Hello everybody, this is Nuzcraft and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. We've got a beautiful sunrise coming up and we are about to go speak to the chief ecologist about the last elder dragon in our list. Last episode we took on the Great Gyros and the Paolumu, and we were kind of hoping that the Great Gyros armor would be something that we could use to help us take on this new elder dragon, but it turns out it isn't. And so we equipped with almost the same thing that we wore against Teostra. And yeah, we're going to talk to the ecologist here.
Still in one piece, then?
Ah, there you are. I have news. We've determined that an elder dragon does indeed inhabit the Rotten Vale. The Third Fleet has already given it a name, Vaal Hazak. They attempted to study the target 20 years ago. Some 20 years ago, the Third Fleet observed a strange phenomenon involving the Vale's effluvium levels. It seemed that with each elder crossing, the Vale's effluvium increases in density. I deduce that Vaal Hazak is the one producing it. As for how, I'll need more data in order to properly answer that. Either way, I've already told the Third Fleet Master that we've confirmed their suspicions. Go talk to her if you'd like to know more. So, what is it? Alright, now we need to go talk to the Third Fleet Master. So yep, Vaal Hazak kind of produces some effluvium, and with that in mind, equipment info, I have 1 level of effluvia resistance here, gemmed into my sword, which reduces effluvial buildup, which is something that we'll talk about when we get to it. All right, let's go talk to the Third Fleet Master and see what they have to say about the Vaal Hazak. I keep holding the wrong R button to run because I've been playing Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Third Fleet Master. I know what Elder Dragon we're dealing with in the Rotten Vale. It's called Vaal Hazak. That's the tentative name we gave it last time it appeared. Vaal Hazak is the reason behind the effluvium. For some reason, it's wrapped in a coat of the stuff. It must be lurking down at the base of the Vale, where the effluvium is thickest.
Do well.
I've set up a quest to investigate Vaal Hazak. You should get to work. We need to find it this time, no matter what.
It's clothed
Okay.
in effluvium? What kind of crazy monster are we dealing with here?
It is a pretty crazy monster. What's going on?
Oh, yes.
Let me ask you something. The other day, did you do a quest called A Tingling Taste? Yes, we did it last time. That was for me. Thanks for taking care of it. For part of a little side project, I had asked the head honchos to get me a Great Gyros Fang. What did I use it for? Let's just say I made something a little demonic. Go to the canteen in Astera and have a look when you have some time. Run along now. Demon Tater Brew. We have alcohol in the... We have alcohol in the canteen now. Hey, what's going on with you? Hunter, miraculous timing. I have a little job for you. There's a certain something that we in the Third simply cannot resist, and I would like your help whipping some up. I guarantee you this is more alcohol. If you do this for me, I'll make sure the fruits of your labors are well stocked in the Astera's canteen. The only catch is it needs to be kept between you and me, understand? No leaks, no rumors, nothing. I don't need to give those rascals back in Astera the wrong idea. They already assume we talk about nothing else here. Yep. So we need to get them a couple thunder sacks so they can give us some more alcohol. Yeah, the Third Fleet, they like their booze. Okay, so we need to go accept our quest, the Hellish Fiend. We can do that from this fine handler. Vaal Hazak, huh? No record of that one in the old world. But the research base's archives do mention one sighting some number of years ago. They weren't able to establish visual contact, but they came up with the provisional name Vaal Hazak until more data could be gathered. We're gonna do it. Hellish Fiend, Vaal Hazak. Look at the icon, it's very kind of creepy looking. And we'll go to the central camp, because that is closer to the bottom of the Vaal. Apparently we discovered Vaal Hazak already.
Vaal Hazak, but it was more like a possible match, not a definite ID. We might get an upgrade from shooting stars to superstars if we actually do find Vaal Hazak here.
I would like that. I'd like to be a superstar. Alright, so... Vaal Hazak is down here in the Vaal. It's kind of interesting that they talk about the effluvium being thickest, and it's really not at its thickest this far down. If you go up a little bit, it's a little bit thicker, but this is definitely a much more pleasant place to fight on Vaal Hazak. Oh, leave me alone. You can see up here in the ceiling, there's like a skull with teeth. And I believe this is one of the Dalamadur skulls. So this is the jaw of a monster that you fight in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. As with some of these rib bones and such. One of the things that we're going to try and do is this tooth right here and that tooth right there can both be dropped on top of Vaal Hazak. And we are going to try and do that if we can. Also may or may not have noticed all of the nullberries around. That is for good reason. And I have some with me as well. Yeah, let's just walk up to a pile of corpses. There's a significant number of just dead things falling from the ceiling. See a Gyros leaking some effluvium, or cloaked in effluvium. And we're surrounded. We're surrounded by Gyros. Oh no, there's something bigger. Look at those curled claws, and it like sucks the life out of the Gyros via the effluvium or something. But we're not cloaked in effluvium, so it can't suck the life out of us. There's Vaal Hazak. Curled claws, coated in like goop. It's got a tongue with teeth.
There it is! We did it! Vaal Hazak is really here! Tracker, we found it! Now
Definitely like a corpse dragon.
you can do this!
Alright, let's see if we can get a wall bang. That's what I want to do. perfect. And then we're going to come here. We're going to smack the head. Or not. So it can like shoot out the effluvium. Swing its tail out. Now it's a little bit grumpy. Shoots out more effluvium. Oh. What was that? For some reason I didn't see it doing that. Let's go and grab a first aid med. And let's throw on our vitality mantle. That did not work out well for me. I think we got the wound off. Okay. So now, you may or may not be able to see, but our health bar actually got cut in half. That is because of the effluvium. So what we need to do is we need to use a nullberry. And then we can start healing back the health that we lost. That was bad timing. Very bad timing. Vaal Hazak is definitely a little bit difficult to get the hang of. This is actually a pretty good opportunity to get some good damage on it. I don't know what happened there. Here it's gonna like breathe down, create a big cloud of this stuff. So we want to stay out of the way of that. I totally forgot to re-equip Jelly with some new, with a new weapon. So right now it has the poison weapon, which is not bad. I went right into that. But I would have preferred to have the sleep weapon. We broke something. Alright, let's see if we can get some more head damage in. Looks like we got a paralysis off, probably from the Gyros. Looks like we got a part break. And things are looking pretty good. We're definitely going to want to do some... we're going to want to do some axe attacks right off the bat. And since it's going into this next area, I'll want to find some stones and get those... get those rocks dropped on it. There we go. So we got a stone dropped. Let's Perfect. And then we come here and we go... I was hoping we could get a knockout. But instead we just got a... Ooh, it's gonna suck the life out of these things. Should have seen that coming. Alright, before I drop that rock, I would like to... Yeah, get all my stuff going. Good, good, good. Alright, I want you to come this way, please. I will heal. I don't know why I thought that that wouldn't hit me, but I thought that that wouldn't hit me. Okay, you're a little bit far that way. Come over here, come over here. There we go, we got it again. Perfect. And then we can get our super amped element discharge off. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, that was wonderful. That was so good. And look at this, we got a knockout. Oh, it's just brilliant. And look, it's limping. Oh, this is just wonderful. Look at all these pods out here. And we dropped a bunch of tainted flesh, which is good for research. I'm gonna want that dragon pod back. We are in... Actually, you know what? Okay. We were in Savage Axe mode, but we weren't going to do anything with it, so we decided to change it up and charge that stuff into our shield. That charge is now going away. So it's not going to do us too much good, but it does something. Let's go ahead and throw on a Vitality Mantle, and then we can get in here and we can do a big hit on the face. Or we can try and get a wall bang. Yeah, let's get a wall bang here. Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. There we go. Vaal Hazak has been slayed.
We hope you don't mind us stepping in and taking care of this for you.
We hope you don't mind us stepping in and taking care of this for you. Well, that was Vaal Hazak. So we saw the effluvium, we saw where we needed to use the nullberries to get our health back. We only had to do that once. But if you don't have any of the effluvium resistant skills, that can be a real pain. And there is a stronger version of Vaal Hazak in Master Rank, and then there's also a stronger version here in High Rank. That is a real pain, where you definitely need the effluvium resistance skills. I mean, you could probably do it without it, but having them is super helpful. And so yeah, that was Vaal Hazak. Super cool monster. Teostra and Kushala are elder dragons that have appeared in previous Monster Hunters, but Vaal Hazak is brand new for this game, and it's really cool. We got deceased scales, dead scales, Vaal Hazak talons, talon, membrane. We didn't get any fangs, which is what we really wanted. The fangs are pretty tough to get. So we did break the head, which is where you would want to get the fangs. So we broke its front legs, we broke its stomach, and we broke the head, which is pretty good. You can cut the tail, which we did not do. It can be pretty hard to get all of the breaks on Vaal Hazak. We're now Hunter rank 15. We finished up the Elder Dragons. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get a cutscene after this.
Great work, partner.
Good job out there, partner. I knew you'd pull through. We've made amazing progress researching the Elder Dragons. And Astera is buzzing with excitement. And everyone is saying it's all thanks to your hard work. But hard. Having said that, you see, guess who's back with a vengeance? The Admiral. Haha, I'm back with a vengeance. Right on time. My time, anyway. So I hear you get to take credit for all the Elder Dragons. Not bad, not bad. I always knew you'd wreck shop. That's why the commander and I handpicked you in the first place. But I've got a little news to share myself. Remember how I said my old friend told me he was going to track down a certain place brimming with energy? Well, he found it. He found it big time. So I was thinking about checking it out myself. Chances are it'll explain why the Elder Dragons have all started going bonkers. Oh, and my friend had a message for you. I promised our paths would cross again, and so they must. I shall not take the boat until you get here.
All right.
Hear that? It's a personal invitation, which means you're coming along. No ifs, ands, or Kangalala butts. Oh, that's fun. Kangalala. If you're not aware, Kangalala is a monkey monster from, I believe it originally showed up in Monster Hunter DOS. A lot of people probably played it in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. And it's stinky. It's got poop is a weapon for it. It's very fun. I'll let your handler figure out the rendezvous and rendezvous. Gotta make it official quest and all that. Now don't go spilling the beans to the others. This is just between us.
Okay, back to work.
All you have to do is sign up for the quest and show up. Don't be late. Okay.
Impressive.
Fine work taking care of all those Elder Dragons. With everything that's transpired, we should send word to the guild immediately. I'll have the captain ready a ship. However, it's still unclear why the Elder Dragons returned to the Elder's Recess. It's almost like they were drawn to it. Well, we'll just have to continue our research until we find the answer. Either way, I'll start compiling information and...
What's
Huh? Something on your mind? The Admiral's been making plans again, has he? Where's that old devil going this time? Wherever it is, I suppose now you're going too. You and your partner, huh?
Understood.
Well, alright. I'll handle things here. Just remember that whatever happens, your partner will always be there at your side to help you. And we'll be here too, waiting for you. Find what there is to find, but then promise you'll find your way back home.
Hey, partner. Are you sure you want to go on that quest from the Admiral?
Well, we're not going to do it today. And we're probably not going to do it next time. So, slight spoiler alert, this quest for the Admiral is the final story quest of Monster Hunter World. We're going to fight the final boss. And so, there's probably a little bit of prep work we can do to get ready for that. But the other thing that we can do is finish fighting the high rank monsters that we haven't fought yet. And so I haven't quite decided which direction I want to go, if we want to just, you know, get through the story and then get into Monster Hunter World postgame before Iceborne, or if we want to take a little bit of time, and I don't think it would take that much, to go out and find the monsters that we haven't fought in high rank yet and take them down before going after the final boss.
How wonderful!
So we can complete a couple deliveries. Great Gyro's Hood Plus for the Ancient Catalyst. Palumu stuff for the Iceproof Mantle. A Radabon Carapace for Great Mutton. Boogie Boogie Sack for some Paprika. We don't have the Kuluyaku Plume just yet, and we don't have the Thunder Sack for the Master's Ale. Go ahead and fertilize with some Ancient Catalyst. That should be good. And now, since we just fought Vaal Hazak, let's go take a look at Vaal Hazak's stuff. Because Vaal Hazak's stuff is super cool. Super cool. Alright, armor. Vaal Hazak. I actually don't know what the female Vaal Hazak armor looks like, and I am not disappointed. It looks super cool. So Vaal Hazak as a monster kind of looks like a skeleton draped with like corpse flesh, and the armor set conveys that as well. Well, the alpha does. The beta kind of does. The hat is a little bit weird. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. The Valhadzak Armor has a set bonus called Super Recovery, which allows your recovery to exceed the red portion of your health gauge. And this is really, really cool. Basically, you can create sets where you can heal automatically, and then that healing will heal not only, you know, a set amount of damage, but it'll boost that healing past the point where you would normally heal from. And so you can almost constantly, just like if you're static, refill back to full with Valhadzak Vitality. It's got Dragon Attack, level 4 on the alpha set, which will give you Dragon Attack boost. Peak Performance, which will increase your attack when your health is full. Obviously, if the Valhadzak Vitality skill is increasing the amount that you heal, you're more likely to be at full health. The recovery speed will make it so that when you are healing, you heal really, really fast, which will then increase your ability to be at peak performance. Effluvia Resistance. This is that skill that will just keep you from taking damage from Effluvia, and then these two skills are Charm. And so Valhadzak is like a really cool set. And so if you want to put together like a recovery set, then doing something with Valhadzak is pretty cool. And all of the effluvial stuff is on the legs. So if you're not fighting Valhadzak, because Valhadzak is kind of like the only monster that does effluvia stuff, then you can just cut the legs and get your 3-piece set bonus with some of the other stuff. Very cool. Very, very cool. Let's see if there's a weapon. There's a charge blade for Valhadzak. I don't know if there will be. We're going to need to upgrade a charge blade to see if we can find it. Ah, yes, there is a Vaal Hazak blade, and it does dragon damage. So if you noticed that the Valhadzak Armor had an increase to dragon attack, then having a Valhadzak blade that does dragon damage is pretty good. And if we take a look, this one has dragon damage of 210 compared to what we have with the Nergigante, which is dragon damage of 120. And is there another one that has dragon down here? The Dragon Bone Cutter does dragon of 360. This Black Steel one doesn't really count. And then yes, the Oppressor, the Devil Joe one does dragon of 210. So it's right in the mid-range of like the amount of dragon element it has on it. Elder Seal is average. It has a power element file. So if you're going for elemental charge blades, it's not a bad option. Not a bad option at all. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today. Let's go stand over here this time. That's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. This was Nuzcraft, and we'll see you in the next one.